a yes or a no, right?
I'm thirsty.
No, when you ask the question, what's the options for the answers?
Yes.
Yes or what?
Give me yes.
Yes or what?
Just yes.
That doesn't work that way. If that was the case, you wouldn't have to ask. You only ask because there's two answers, a yes or a no, right?
I'm thirsty.
When you ask a question, how many answers is there to your question?
I'm thirsty. Can I have something to drink?
Okay, I understand you're asking nice and polite, but there's still two answers to that question, right? There's a yes or a no.
I'm thirsty.
Answer my question. Is there a yes or a no? You're not getting anywhere.
I'm thirsty.
Is there a yes or a no to the question?
I'm thirsty.
Is there a yes or no to the question?
If you say I can have something to drink, I'll tell you.
That doesn't work that way. You can't negotiate like that. When you say, can I do something, you're coming to me asking yes or no. But if I say yes, you're taking off and you're going to get what you asked for. But if I say no, you want to sit here and negotiate.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what, if it is or not.
You tell me what.
If it is 2 words.
Okay, what is it? When you ask a question, what's the answers you're looking for?
If you give
What's the
me
possibility?
something
What's the possible answers that you'll get if you ask me a question? A yes, right? Is one of them, right? You can
I'm
get it.
thirsty.
You might get a yes, right?
If you tell me.
If you ask the question, you might get a yes, right?
If you say.
If you ask the
If
question,
you say yes, I'll tell you.
no, it doesn't work like that. You can't negotiate with me.
I'll tell you.
We don't negotiate with little kids. Now
I'll
listen,
tell you if you get me
America doesn't
something to
negotiate
drink.
with little kids.
I'll tell you.
America
if
doesn't
you
negotiate with little kids.
I'll tell you
Okay.
if you can get me.
And I don't know if any country
for
does.
you. I'll
There's
tell
no country
you if
that
you
negotiates
say
with little kids.
I can.
Now, if you ask me a question, you might get a
No.
yes, or you.
I'll
Why you yelling at me? If
I'll
you ask
tell
me,
you if
how can you tell me no, but I can't tell you
tell
no?
me if I can get.
You just said
something
no
to
to
drink.
me. How can you tell me no, but I can't tell you no?
I'm thirsty.
I understand that, but I'm trying to get a point across. When you ask a question, it's either a yes or a.
I'm thirsty.
There's a yes or a.
I'm thirsty.
You're missing the point. There's a yes or a
I'm thirsty.
or a no. Now, if I give you, if I say yes,
I'm thirsty.
you would have been in there getting your drink.
I'll get.
But I said
I'll
no,
tell you.
and you're
tell
sitting
you.
here, you're trying to
I'll
badger
tell you
me.
if you
You're
say-
trying to bribe me
if you
and
get-
badger me to give you
if
something to
give
drink.
me something
You think
to
if you
drink.
get on my nerves, I'm going to say yes for you can go get something to drink.
If you say I can have something to drink, I'll tell you.
It doesn't. Here, I'm gonna tell you 110. Okay, the answer is 110. Here's 110. Here's your answer. 110, ladies and gentlemen. Here's 110. Is your answer. Sit
Give
down.
me the paper. Give me
Sit
the
down.
paper. Give me the paper.
No, here's your answer. But you can't read. Sit down.
Right. Let me give you.
110 is the answer. And then what we need to do is draw a line between the 1 and the 10, and the answer is no. Okay?
Give me the
The answer is
paper.
no. There you go. Okay?
Give me it.
What are you doing?
Give me the paper.
You're being insubordinate now.
Give me the paper.
So you're gonna
Give me the paper.
go this hard for a yes, and the answer is no.
I want something to drink. Give me the.
The answer is
I'm
no.
trying to get the bubble.
You're trying to get the bubbles. But here. This is going bad. Well, good conversation. I'm glad we had this conversation. All this because you gotta know. So in your mind, you think you can make me say yes by blowing bubbles at me. This is so weird. So this is your now you put bubbles on my leg. So you're willing to get in trouble to get a yes. And now you're scared of a bug. Look at you. You're jumping from a bug. You like that little guy off the walls. Jumping because of Mr. Washington. So you're going to put soap on my leg and get yourself in more trouble because you didn't get a yes. Because you got it now. So is this worth you getting in trouble? This is... Getting something to drink is worth you getting in trouble. Because you're putting bubbles on my leg and I just took a shower. And you're getting me dirty. It's got your breath on it from you blowing through it and you just put it on my leg after I just got out of the shower. Just because you didn't get a yes. This is what I'm going to tell you. The conversation's over. You asked me a question. I gave
My
you...
lips is clean. What are you talking about?
Your breath you just blew through the bubbles is on my leg too now.
But my lips are clean.
Your breath's not clean. How you know your breath's clean?
Cause
Do you brush your breath? With what?
toothpaste.
Toothpaste brushes your teeth. How'd you brush your breath? Thank you.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste doesn't brush your breath. Toothpaste brushes your tongue and your teeth. I'm going to need you to learn some stuff here in this first grade. But thanks for the conversation. The answer is no. You put more bubbles on me. Thanks for the conversation. You asked me a question. The answer is no for right now. And I need you to girl up. I'm going to need you to girl up and deal with it, okay? I don't need you to go committing crimes when you don't get your way. You hear me? Ma'am, I don't need you committing crimes when you don't get your... You're committing crimes because you're not getting your way. You're getting me dirty after I just took a shower. You're committing crimes because you didn't get your way. That's a character trait that you need to work on. Now, since you did all this, now I'll see instead of you not getting something to drink, now you have to go to bed. Okay? So I hope you're happy. So good night and good conversation. And let me get back. I said good night. What you mean?
Thirsty.
No, you already lost that on the drink. I said no about that. All you have to do is go on about your way and play with your toy. But you wanted to stay here and try to convince me or make me say yes.
I didn't.
And in the meantime, doing that, you got yourself a good old nap, which is going to benefit you anyway because naps are good for kids.
I already took
So,
a nap.
good, huh?
I took a nap after.
But you haven't taken a nap for, you didn't take a nap for this. You might have took, I don't care how many naps you took a day, you didn't take a nap for putting soap on my leg and bubble breath from these bubbles. You didn't take a nap for that. So what you took a nap for earlier, it was because of something else. What you did now is the reason why you're going to bed. So good night.
Because I already took a nap.
That wasn't for this. You got to get in trouble for this.
It was.
Well, you took a nap earlier for you can come and put bubbles on my leg. Doesn't make sense. So I need you to get your mind right. The answer is no on your question. And now you got to get punished for what you decided to do to try to make me say yes about that. Since you try to convince me by putting bubbles on my leg, now you got yourself in further trouble. So right now the answer is no on that, and have a good nap. Thank you.
I already took a nap.
Did you not hear what I just said? You're not slow. Use your brain. That was for earlier. You're taking a nap now for not letting me say no and go on about your business. You shouldn't have been.
For earlier.
It was for earlier because this didn't happen until just now. This just happened. You're in trouble for just now, doing this just now. And I'm not going to keep having these conversations with you. I said no on the drink, and I said good night. Now, the next thing that's going to happen, if you keep sitting here talking to me and trying to be the voice of reason and you're not, it's going to be worse. So it's up to you. Do you just want to take your nap and miss out on your drink, or you want to make this worse?
Uh-oh, she wants to hear that sound.
But I want.
You want to hear that sound?
I want some.
Do you want to hear that sound?
Mm-mm.
Well, then you better pick it up and get out of here.
She's just going to stay there until she gets herself all the way in trouble. Unbelievable.
But I want something.
Daddy,
There we go. There's the whooping.
I don't want.
let's remind her one more
I
time what
told
that
her-
sound sounds like.
I gave her 5 chances to get out of here.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.